We've imagined worlds where gravity vanishes, air disappears, and the very fabric of our daily lives unravels in an instant. These are the nightmares that haunt our collective imagination, visions of a reality where the rules we depend on simply stop working. In these worlds, sleep becomes impossible, and civilization teeters on the edge of oblivion. Each scenario is a different kind of ending, a unique unraveling of everything we know. But beneath all these disasters lies something even more profound, a foundation so essential we rarely pause to consider it: the relentless forward flow of time itself. Time is the silent current that carries existence forward, from the birth of distant stars to the final flicker of our own thoughts. It shapes every moment, every memory, every hope for the future. But what if this current didn't just stop, but reversed? Imagine a world where every second undoes the last, where the future is erased and the past returns. This isn't just about losing a piece of our world, it's about reality itself unraveling, as if the universe is forgetting how to exist. The end of gravity unmoors us physically, sending us adrift. But the end of time's forward motion unmoors everything: our memories, our identities, even the laws of cause and effect. We're about to journey into the heart of this ultimate collapse, where the very concept of before and after dissolves into chaos. This isn't destruction as we know it. There are no burning cities, no falling buildings, just a silent undoing that erases everything. It's uncreation. An undoing so complete that cause and effect, memory, and future all become meaningless, as if the universe is rewinding itself. What happens if the universe's clock suddenly begins to tick backwards? What would we see, feel, or remember? Let's find out together. Imagine, today, January 5th, 2026, billions of lives unfold across the planet. Coffee brews in kitchens, cars stream through city streets, conversations flow in cafes, and people everywhere begin their daily routines. The world hums with activity, each moment seamlessly giving way to the next. Time, as always, marches forward, carrying us all along in its invisible current. But what if, in the very next second, the law that governs this relentless progression suddenly flipped? What if, for every atom, every living thing, every galaxy, time itself began to move backwards? The world as we know it would be turned inside out. Our entire existence is built on cause and effect, a chain of events always moving forward, never backward. Every action leads to a reaction, every moment builds on the last. To reverse time is to command shattered glass to leap whole into your hand, to see smoke gather back into a cigarette, to watch spilled coffee flow neatly back into its cup. The impossible becomes routine. The second law of thermodynamics tells us entropy always increases. It's why eggs break, not unbreak. It's why order dissolves into chaos, not the other way around. A reversal of time means a universal reversal of entropy. The universe would move from chaos to perfect order, from randomness to structure. Messy rooms would tidy themselves, puzzles would solve themselves, and disorder would vanish. This isn't just a philosophical puzzle, it's a direct assault on the fundamental laws of the cosmos. The very fabric of reality would be challenged, and everything we know about physics would be upended. If time reversed, we wouldn't just watch the past replay like a movie. We'd be forced to live it, step by step, moment by moment, as if we were puppets pulled by invisible strings. Our bodies, our thoughts, even our memories would be compelled to run backwards. Every heartbeat, every breath, every decision would unravel in reverse, erasing the story of who we are. Every process that makes us who we are would unravel, as if the pages of our lives were being torn out and reattached in the wrong order. The world would become alien, terrifying, and incomprehensible. Familiar places would feel strange, and the rules we rely on would no longer apply. The arrow of time is the operating system of the universe, the code that keeps everything running smoothly and predictably. To reverse it is to break reality itself, to shatter the logic that holds our world together. What would that feel like? Would we even recognize ourselves, or the world around us, if time's arrow suddenly pointed the other way? The first signs would be subtle, yet deeply unsettling. Leaves leap from the ground back onto trees. Stones fly from ponds into children's hands. Smoke pours down chimneys. At first you'd dismiss it as a trick of the light, but soon the world is undeniably backwards. Cars drive in reverse. Exhaust sucked back into tailpipes. Rain rises from puddles to clouds. Buildings reassemble from rubble. Conversations play backwards, and food reforms in your mouth. Heat flows from cold to hot. Coffee grows hotter as the room chills. Causality breaks. Windows repair before the ball is thrown. Effects precede causes. The world becomes illogical. Every action and unaction. Every creation and uncreation. The narrative of life is replaced by a chaotic regression. Nothing makes sense. The world is a sensory nightmare. Reality itself is unraveling. The most terrifying changes happen within our minds. Our sense of self is built from memories, experiences stored in order. In reverse time, memory collapses. You remember outcomes before you unspeak the words. Your mind floods with memories of a future past, while your body grows younger. Identity shatters. Thinking becomes impossible. Logic chains break. Solutions unform before questions unhappen. Emotions become meaningless echoes, detached from any cause. Consciousness ceases. The brain unprocesses information. Awareness erases itself. After the reversal, you're a passenger in your own undoing. Each moment, your awareness regresses into a past you can't experience. The self dissolves, memory by memory. You are unmade from the inside out. Biologically, time reversal is grotesque de-evolution. Life's forward drive, growth, metabolism, reproduction, runs backward. Cells merge instead of divide. Healing becomes unhealing. Scars reopen, wounds restore, blood flows back into the body. Aging reverses. You become biologically younger, losing memories and skills. The life cycle plays out in reverse. Adults become children, infants reabsorbed into the womb. Trees shrink to acorns, predators regurgitate prey that springs back to life. Every birth is an unbirthing, every meal an uneating. Breathing reverses. Carbon dioxide inhaled, converted back to oxygen and food. Life's climb up the ladder of complexity becomes a headlong fall into the primordial soup. This isn't renewal, it's negation. Life is systematically unmade, piece by piece. The living world dissolves into its origins. Civilization is built on the forward flow of time. Reverse it, and our achievements are dismantled by inverted laws. Power plants unburn fuel, absorbing electricity to reassemble coal. Cars generate fuel from exhaust, machines undo their work. The economy spirals into anti-production. Wealth uncreated, goods returned, factories break down products, progress is meaningless. Society regresses into the past. Knowledge erases itself, books fade, digital data vanishes. The wisdom of our species disappears. We lose not just our world, but the memory we ever had one. Civilization unwinds, leaving no trace. Time reversal is universal, affecting every corner of the cosmos. The story of creation plays in reverse. The universe contracts, not expands. Light from galaxies retracts, stars unshine, absorbing energy to reverse fusion. Galaxies spin backward, stars fall toward their centers. The universe accelerates toward a single point, not a big crunch, but a big unbang. Forces behave in alien ways. Gravity pulls, but time drives everything toward simplicity. Black holes become white holes, spewing matter and energy. Everything comes apart by coming back together. Reality is erased as it returns to its origin. The cosmos itself is undone. We've faced many ends, gravity lost, air gone, sleep denied, but time reversal is different. It's not a catastrophe within reality, but the catastrophe of reality. Not the destruction of the stage, but the erasure of the play, the rules, and the very idea of sequence. Without time's arrow, cause, effect, and purpose vanish. Compared to this, all other disasters are insignificant. Time reversal is the ultimate end, a perfect deletion of the universe. No ruins, no fossils, no memories, just erasure. As time rushes backward, every event is undone, every structure dismantled. All that remains is the primordial singularity, the universe unbanged. An end so complete, it erases any evidence anything ever existed. Reality is wiped clean. Our journey reveals a profound truth. Time's forward motion is the master law, the silent force that shapes every moment of our existence. It's not just a backdrop, but the very current that carries us from one heartbeat to the next, from one sunrise to another. It's the canvas for the cosmos, the arrow of time that governs every event, from the birth of stars to the unfolding of our daily lives. Every second that passes is a brushstroke on this infinite tapestry. Without time's arrow, there's no painting, no canvas, no existence, no story to tell, no memory to hold, no future to dream of. Our lives, thoughts, and being are tied to this forward flow. We grow, we change, we remember, and we hope, all because time moves ahead, never pausing, never looking back. To be alive is to move forward. To think is to process in sequence. Every plan, every dream, every memory is built on the foundation of time's relentless march. The reversal of time is the end of the story. A command for the universe to erase itself, to undo every moment, every connection, every trace of what once was. The ticking of the cosmic clock is the most precious gift. Each second is a chance to create, to love, to learn, to simply be. It allows order, meaning, and life to exist. Without it, chaos would reign, and nothing would make sense, not even the simplest moment. If the arrow ever reversed, it wouldn't be the end of the world. It would be as if the world had never been. All stories, all memories, all meaning would vanish in an instant. We've seen the pillars of reality fall, and now, the ultimate collapse, the end of time itself, when even the stars surrender to darkness. But our journey isn't over. Even as we face the unimaginable, we search for hope, for meaning, for what lies beyond the final tick of the clock. What if, one morning, the sun simply went dark? Would time itself falter, or would a new story begin in the silence that follows?
You've seen what could happen. But this was only the beginning. Next episode. What if gravity